Although the Moon may have a partly molten core, it doesn't have tectonic plates, so seismic activity is different to that on the Earth. 4 distinct types of natural seismic sources have been identified on the Moon, mostly using data from the Apollo missions. These are deep moonquakes, thermal moonquakes, meteoroid impacts, and shallow moonquakes. Of these, deep moonquakes are by far the most abundant, with over 7,000 of the roughly 12,000 confirmed events. Their centres usually occurred at depths between 800 to 1,000 kilometres, so quite deep into the 1,700 kilometre radius of the Moon. These quakes are strongly correlated with tidal forces on the Moon due to the Earth, which result from the Moon's elliptical orbit around the Earth. Therefore, deep moonquakes are most active in periods 14 days apart, but they are low frequency and low magnitude events, so therefore unlikely to pose any danger to lunar structures on the surface. Thermal moonquakes are also very unlikely to pose any threat to lunar structures, as these are very small seismic events caused by temperature variations at or near the lunar surface. Much of the data collected during the Apollo seismic experiments was due to meteorite impacts, showing that meteorites would be a much more significant concern than moonquakes actually coming from the inside of the Moon. Finally, shallow moonquakes are the most energetic, but also the rarest seismic activities observed on the Moon. We don't yet know what causes them, but it is believed that they originate just below the roughly 55-kilometre thick crust. Most moonquakes in the Apollo data are in the range 1 to 2 on the Richter scale, with the largest measuring between 2 and 3. Quakes of this magnitude can cause substantial damage to buildings on Earth, but seismic effects on the Moon are not the same, because the lunar geological structure is different, and because the majority of the surface is made of a fine, granular soil which has excellent damping qualities. Instead, seismic energy is scattered over tens of minutes, which would cause no damage to the majority of lunar structures. That said, however, moonquakes might become more of a concern if we begin to build underground. A buried structure in contact with the surrounding soil is more coupled to it, and therefore may require some vibration isolation devices. So that's something to think about. Learn more in the links below. Thanks for watching.